Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone is doing okay. Hope you had a great weekend. Um, and welcome. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube Live. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. So you guys should see the screen here. All right. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. All right. So welcome. I want to go over, as you guys know, all right. So as you guys know, on Sundays we go over Forex, all right, Forex, crypto, and the futures market, all right. So Forex, crypto, and the futures market. Um, so we're gonna take a look at the Dow, all right. So we talked about this last week, all right. So the Dow, right, Dow E-mini. Had some selling last week, recovered here. So if you guys look here, I recovered a bit right here, right? We had selling here to come in, right? This red candle, white candle here. So recovering a bit right here. All right. So that's good. What we need to have happen is that we need the price to continue to move higher. All right. Hold this trend line here. All right. We do have sellers sitting here. So if you guys remember, right, we had sellers sitting here, resistance is here, resistance is here, and then we have resistance here. All right. So this was the pullback here, but so far it's holding. All right. So what we hope to have happen is that this week, right, we need to get buyers to come in, all right, and hold, get near resistance in this area right here, and then hopefully finally break out of this resistance right here. All right, so that's the goal. All right, now that's the Dow, and again, we've got a nice upward trend line. Price is being squeezed, and then we need buyers to come in. All right, so that's the Dow. All right, let's take a look at the other indexes. All right, and ask any questions. So if you have any questions, just post your questions in the chat. All right, so let's see here. All right. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. So very similar with the NASDAQ. If you guys remember, we had a nice downward trend line and we're looking to break out. All right. So we're looking to break out of this triangle right here. Right. So here is the high here. This is the NASDAQ. This is the E-mini. All right. High here, high here, high here. All right. Now we'll get into cryptos and the other markets. All right. But we're going to start here with Monster Futures Tracker. All right. Currently, the equity markets, they're down. They're not down too far, right? They're down, I would say down to flat. All right. So we'll keep an eye on what the futures are doing overnight. But if you guys look here, all right, so markdown phase, we got support right here, and here we are trying to break out. All right, so here's the E-mini, the NAS, right, trying to break out of this trend line. So we hopefully this week we get some buying to come in, all right, break out of this downward trend line, and that would be really, really good for equities. All right, so we were hoping to have two updates, Thursday and Friday of last week. So we got one out of those 2 days up. All right, so that's really encouraging. All right, so let's see here. The next chart we want to take a look at right here is the S&P. All right, so similar with the S&P. All right, let's see here. 1 second here. All right, so same thing with the S&P. All right, E-mini, right? Here's the high, here's the high, here's the high, here's the high, and What we want to do is hold here, green candles coming in here, all right? And now we need a breakout, all right? We need a breakout to the upside, okay? So again, very encouraging for the markets, right? Very encouraging, all right? And ask any questions, guys, in the chat, all right? So ask any questions, and I will stop to answer any questions, all right? All right. All right. I want to take a look at the dollar, all right? We've had some great opportunities in shorting the dollar. We'll take a look at the dollar pairs in Monster Scalper. All right, in Monster Scalper, we'll take a look at the dollar pairs. So we have continued selling. I know they've been moving for a while, right? They've been moving down for quite some time. So we'll take a look at that. But nice markdown phase. The concern here with the dollar, and you guys might notice that, is that we have a yellow right here, resistance, and then a yellow support. All right, that's not good during the markdown phase. All right, so in that markdown phase, we don't want to see that. We want to see purple support and resistance. So yellow support and resistance is not good. What that means is we're making a floor, right? We're making a floor, and then we might see price move higher. All right, so still early. All right, still early, but that is a concern, right? That is a concern with the dollar index. I want to show you guys something here. All right, hold on. Those of you who have been with us for a while, we did a really great job shorting the dollar. And we did that last year, right? Last year, not short, I'm sorry, long. We went long the dollar, and we did that last year, and we did extremely well. All right, we did extremely well. And we went long the dollar starting on this candle right here. And that was, let me see here. Yep, last year, 2021, I think, going into 2022. And we did extremely well. We got basically every single month, all right? And our traders did extremely well, all right? So we broke resistance here, got a buy signal here on this resistance right here. And we got almost all of this trade, a lot of the trade here. But right, it's been going down, right? October, September, let's see here, October, November, December, January, right here, it's been coming down. All right, so we've seen that move come down, right? We've seen that trade come down. And so if we look here, right now, we are breaking. All right, we are breaking resistance right here on the downside. So no longer, and I want to show you guys this. And the dollar pairs have done really well shorting, but there might be still some opportunities to go short the dollar pairs. All right, so I want to show you guys what's setting up here on the dollar pairs. All right. All right, so here is resistance, support, and here we are, right? We've gotten back in that box, right? Resistance becomes support, remember that, and now we're back right here. We're trading right here's the price action currently. All right, that's not good. That's not good. And we're right at that moving average here. right? If the selling continues, in the dollar, guys, we could get a white candle like here, all right, like here, all right. So that's where we are right now. So we can get a white candle right here, all right, and then we know what follows, right? Red candles, all right. So this is a concern. The dollar did not. No, this is on the monthly time frame. All right, this is on the monthly time frame, so it's a longer time frame, but we need to pay attention, right, to that longer time frame. All right, so we could get a red candle here, and all of a sudden we've got big sellers coming in like this, all right, to push that price lower and perhaps get down back to support. All right, the dollar made a high of, I think, 111 or 112 all the way up here. All right, currently it's at 101. Down here it's at 90. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that. If it gets back down to this area right here to support, we could see, we could see a test of perhaps down in this area here, 80, right? That's about 80 right here. And down here, that's about 75 or so. All right, so not a major concern. We could see buyers bounce back, come back in and move it higher. But if we get a white candle like here, right, we just, that's, we'll do well. We'll absolutely do well. All right, we can definitely short it. All right, but just keep an eye on that, right? So that's the dollar, long-term dollar, kind of big picture dollar. All right, so keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. All right. All right. And we've had some good shorts, really good shorts. All right, really good shorts, but it might be just the beginning, just the beginning. All right. All right. Hope you guys are liking this, right? I know it's new, so this is a new platform for us, right? But leave comments, leave any comments, any symbols as we go through Forex, any symbols you guys are trading, we'll kind of go over those, all right? I want to take a look at, let's see here, Monster US 30, all right? Hope you guys saw Bill's video on how he traded the Monster US 30. All right, we've moved it. I'm gonna change this because now we're looking to go long. All right, but he's short, and he did an extremely great job shorting the US 30. And I want to show you guys his trade. All right, so here was the trade. Right here. All right, so here was the sell short signal right here. All right, and we got out right here. A beautiful trade, an amazing trade, right? Now, Bill got in and out. So he got in out, he got in short here, got out here, then got in to go short again back here, right? And then got out right about here or so. Okay. But very good trade, very proud of from Bill for doing this. This was his first trade, and he did extremely well. All right. But what we have to do is we really want to stay with the systems here. See here? Nice short, guys. You can't get any more perfect than this. All right. Break of resistance right here. Break of resistance. And I know it's hard to see, but you guys, right? So you see the support here, broke support, right? Got that sell signal right here to go short. All right. Really good markdown phase, all red candles. That's exactly what we want. All right. Price broke resistance, exit right here to get out. So great trade, very volatile market, right? The Dow US 30, very volatile, and Bill nailed it, right? Did a really good job. All right. So what's setting up right now? What you guys should be looking for. And as these markets, the Dow, we looked at them, right? As they start to move up, hopefully, we'll get some buying in this week, right? We saw some great buying come in on Friday. That's good, right? If you know, those of you who trade in US 30, just be careful. But there is a trade to be had, right? So there is a trade to go long. So let me show you guys here. All right, so there is a long trade here. So the short closed, and then we have a buy signal right here to go long. All right, green candles came in. Resistance is right here. Resistance is right here. Broke resistance, blue arrow right here. All right, and it's moving higher. All right, so really, really good price action. We would like to see on the daily time frame. So as you guys know, we watch the daily, right? So we want to see what price is doing. We need the US 30 on the daily time frame. We need to keep building. It held, right? Held the price down here, right? We need some green candles to come in, and that will help that long position here on the 60-minute time frame. All right. So great price action, great trading. The NAS 100. NAS 100, really good buy. We have a buy signal. If you guys look here, all right, so nice buy signal on the NAS. And believe it or not, the NAS can sometimes be a lot more volatile than the US 30. All right, so it went through that markdown phase, right? We've already switched it to buy. We got a buy signal right here on a break of resistance, right? We always want to buy on a break of resistance. Here is support right here, right? There is support right here. Buyers came in, green candles, right? And buy signal right here. And here's the price right here. So current, nice move. And this happened quickly, right? This happened very, very quickly. All right. So, and then let's take a look at the SP. So the S&P right here. S&P right here. Same thing here. Nice markdown phase. Let's take a look at, I don't think anyone traded, any of our traders traded the S&P. All right, so let's see here. Let's take a look at the short. All right, let's take a look at the short here. All right, so here was the short. Really nice short also, right? Really nice short. All right, so went short here on a break of this support, right? We always want to buy on a break of support, right? Or go short. Here was our entry here. Price broke resistance right here. Is our resistance. Exit here. So buy to cover. Shorted here. Buy to cover here when the buyers came in on this green candle right here. All right. All right. So that was the short trade. Very similar to the US 30. All right. All right. 1 second here. All right. So if buying comes in tomorrow, well, overnight in the futures market, we could see this trade, this long trade here, do extremely well. Do extremely well. All right. So here's the long trade here. All right. So close the short. Right. Here we go with the long, and it's looking good so far. All right. So good trading, very good trading with the E-minis. All right. Okay, let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. You guys know we had called a buy signal on Bitcoin on the daily time frame. All right, we called the buy signal right about here. All right, 18, I believe it was 18,000 right here. Right, 18,000. I think it was 400 on a break of this resistance right here. Our buy signal came in right here. Now, the 240 moved a lot faster, but, you know, I don't really trust the 240 as a buy signal for Bitcoin. All right, we've had a lot of fake buy signals on the 240. So the daily time frame gives a more not guarantee, but it works really well. All right, so we waited for the buy signal on the daily, came in at 18,400 and change, so right about here. All right, right now it's right here at 22,727. All right, so really good move so far. All right, our next resistance. So the next resistance, and we want to pay attention to this. The next resistance on Bitcoin is near-term resistance is 24,000. All right, so don't get out so quickly if you're in it. All right, so 24,000 is the resistance right now on Bitcoin, which is right here. All right, this is the area where we had trouble. Bitcoin had trouble, right in that area right here. Lots of consolidation. All right, so not far, especially for Bitcoin. Bitcoin moves quickly, so not far from that. All right, so this area here, 24,000, is a concern right here. All right, so we'll watch that price action on the 240. So on the 240, here's the price action on the 240. Over here was a big break. All right, we got a big break of resistance, and we got this on Friday, right? We sent a message out that Bitcoin broke that resistance right here. All right, big candles came in, and as you guys know, we love those big candles when they come in on a break of resistance, right? That reaccumulation phase, right? That reaccumulation phase. So nice big candle came in, and right now moving higher, right? Moving higher right here. All right. So currently 22,700 and change. All right. So buy signal was here on the 240. Nice price action, holding solid in the markup phase. All green candles, right? All green candles, right? Break of that resistance right here, reaccumulation. Buyers are definitely in control. All right, buyers are definitely in control. A really nice price action, really nice chart. Okay. All right, so let's see here. All right, so nothing to do. Absolutely nothing to do. Right, I have so many traders. Right, so many of our traders will contact me, Dave. What should we do? Nothing. There's nothing to do. Right, there's nothing to do with Bitcoin right now. All right, Litecoin. Let's see here. Let's see what Litecoin is doing. All right, choppy here. Very, very choppy with Litecoin. All right, Ethereum. Similar price action with Ethereum. All right, similar price action. Buy signal here, moving up nicely. All right, and Bitcoin Cash. All right, Bitcoin Cash. Right, there's a new buy signal here. All right, so if you guys wanted to trade this is if you've missed the opportunity with Bitcoin, this is an opportunity here. Right, it is high. Right, it is high, but you know, it can certainly move a bit higher. All right, but we do have a brand new buy signal right here. All right, here was the first trade. So let's take a look at it. Now this is on the 240, so you'd have to put your time frame on the 240. All right, so here's the first buy signal here. This one failed. This buy signal failed. All right, bought at resistance, sold at support. Second buy signal right here, right? Went well. And guess what? Broke support here. Here was the first trade. And then now we've got a perfect trade right here, right? Broke this resistance right here. Buy signal right here. Nice green candle. All right. So that looks good. That's Bitcoin Cash. All right. And it's at, what is that? $129 and a few cents. All right. So this is a decent trade. So if you've missed the Bitcoin, right, what we don't want to do is this. All right. So this is tradable right here. This one is tradable right here. All right. What we don't want to do is this. What we don't want to do is get in here. Right? We do not want to get in. Here's the buy signal here, right? It never gave a sell signal. So what we don't want to do is chase it up here if we don't have a buy signal. All right. But if it closes, gives up another buy signal, right, we can certainly take that trade. Just be, just be aware that anytime it's trading near, the top here and not down in that markdown phase, that's risky. All right. But certainly, this one here is that's tradable with a new buy signal right here. Hope that makes sense. All right. All right. Okay. Forex. Let's take a look at Forex. All right. All right. Anyone in any Forex? You just send it on the chat, guys. Any symbols you guys are in Forex? Any symbols in Forex? All right. Let me know what you guys are trading. Things are a bit choppy. All right. But the pound pairs have done really well. All right. So the pound pairs are doing extremely well. So here is pound ZAR. Buy signal was right here. It's holding nicely. All right. I think Mary was in pound ZAR. All right. Scott, pound yen. Okay. All right. Scott, we'll take a look at pound yen. All right. So pound ZAR. All right. Pound ZAR. Really nice markup phase. All right. So Mary, if you're still in it, all right, just hold on. All right. I want to take a look at okay, an Aussie CAD. Okay, Aussie CAD. You want a short Aussie CAD? Okay, we'll take a look at that. All right. So hold on to it. There is some resistance up in this area right here, but hold it, looking nice. Very profitable trade. Okay, very profitable trade so far. All right, so buy signal was here. Break of this resistance, not very clear resistance here. All right, pull back here, but holding. Okay. All right. I want to go through some of these pairs. The pound, that's the best trade. The best trade right now, right, are the pound pairs. Okay, so I want to go through those, and then I want to go through your picks. Okay, pound dollar, buy signal is here, right? Buy signal is here. Let's draw it out. Buy signal is here, right here. Buy signal here, break up this resistance. All right, this is a concern here. We have resistance right here. Look here. All right, but good price action, right? Holding the moving average, all green candles, right? I would say that we could get a big break, right? So if you guys are in this pound yen, just hold on. Nothing to do. Just hold on. All right. So good trade here. All right. So that's pound dollar. All right. Pound dollar. And pound SGD. And you guys look at the pound pairs, right? It's not what we want to trade, right? It's never what we want to trade. It's what's moving. All right, what's moving? So buy signal right here. Look at this nice markdown phase. And I know you guys are always concerned, Dave, are there really nice markdown phase in Forex? Yes, look at this nice markdown phase, accumulation, right? This one failed, but then this one here, this buy signal here is holding nicely, all right? Nicely in that markup phase, all right? So don't chase it. If you're not in it, don't get in, all right? Don't get in, all right? And let's keep going. Pound PLN, pound PLN, all right? Pullback right here, all right? It's not a concern yet. I know it's pullback. I know it's pullback. It's not a concern, right? So don't get in a hurry to get out, right? We can see, and you guys have seen this where, right, it can definitely move higher, all right? So we've got buy signal here on a break of this resistance right here, right? It's pulling back. The concern would be if it breaks resistance, previous resistance becomes support, all right? So if it breaks, if it gets anywhere in that area, right, give a white candle, then we should pay attention. Otherwise, right, nothing to do, right? Nothing to do. We can get green candles and all of a sudden we're testing the high here, all right? So nothing to do yet. That's GBP, pound PLN, all right? Let's go through a few more. We've got some time here, all right? And then I will take a look at the pairs. All right. Pound New Zealand, nothing there. All right. If anyone traded this, you should be out. All right. We should be out. Red candle right here. We should be out. Horrible chart. This is a horrible chart. All right. GBP HKD. All right. This is the trade right now, guys. This is the trade right now that's going. All right. This is the best group to be in. Solid. If you guys look here, we got solid buying. All right. Right here, we got solid buying. Every single pair is up. Here, the euro pairs, it's all mixed. Right? Dollar pairs, it's all mixed. So we have no direction at all. All right. So we should now. Can you find a trade out of here? Absolutely. Can you find a trade out of here? Absolutely. Okay. But this here, the pound group right here, very, very different from this. All right. All right. And those of you trading monster scalper, you got to pay attention to this stuff right here. All right. This is very, very different. Right. It's all mixed. Up, down. Same thing here. All mixed. Pound, very solid. All right. Very solid. Even here, right. Pound pairs here mixed. All right. And these pairs here mix. The Aussie pairs, they're solid down. All right. But your best opportunity right now, right? You guys should be in this move right here. It's a great move going with the pound pairs. All right. Great move going. All right. So this one here is, let's see here. Oh, we did this already. GBP HKD. All right. So we've got a buy signal right here. Buy signal right here. Look at this. Good price action. All right. All green candles. And it's testing that high right here. All right. So we could get big candles. We love these big candles, big buyers to come in. All right. So we could see that happen. All right. And I'll get to your picks in a second, guys. All right. But keep an eye here. We can really break out. Pound pairs are looking really good. If you've missed that buy signal, do not get in. All right. If you've missed that buy signal, if you didn't get in here, right, do not get in, guys. Don't chase them. All right. All right. Pound Swiss. Don't like this as much. All right. I would say if it can break, it's got a buy signal here. I just, if it would need to get past this area here, all right, to really look solid, but then you would have missed the trade. So don't like this. There are other pairs that are much better. All right. Let's see here. Pound Swiss, pound CAD. Pound CAD looks good. Decent markdown phase. That previous buy, look here. That previous buy was really good, right? Previous buy signal here, good markup phase. Hold on. All right. Previous buy signal here, really good markup phase. Look at that. Perfect markup phase, right? Bought on a break of resistance right here. Blue arrow buy signal right here. Red candles came in. And I know some of you took this trade, got out here. Really good trade. Markdown phase, accumulation, buy signal right here, right? All green candles, and we hold in here. A bit of a pullback, right? But nothing to be concerned with. We don't have any support and resistance lines. All right, no support and resistance lines. So we could get buyers to come in and then continue. If it consolidates in here for a while, then we'll get new support and resistance lines. If it breaks support, then we would get a sell signal. If it breaks resistance, that's an area to add. All right, to add to your position. All right, but so far, nothing to do yet. Nothing to do. I am still getting used to this new platform here. All right, so nothing to do. All right. Okay. The last one here, pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. Look at this, guys. I am telling you guys, the pound pairs. All right. Really nice markdown phase. Right. Beautiful markdown phase. All right. Held support here, kind of like here. All right. Held support. All right. This buy signal over here, very similar to this buy signal here. All right. It's holding support right here. Here is support. Here is resistance. So it needs to hold. All right. So it needs to hold. We got a green candle. It needs to hold that support. All right. Now we won't get a sell signal to exit until about here. Probably this resistance here, which is now support. Okay. So you have a lot of room. If you got in here, if you bought here, which is what we're supposed to do, right? We can be patient and let the trade work, work its way through this. All right. So hopefully we get some green candles to come in and kind of, right, test that high and move higher. Okay. But a lot of room here, right, to move higher. All right. So let's take a look at the symbols that you guys have. All right. So Scott, we'll start with Scott. Pound yen. So Scott, are you in pound yen, or are you in it, or are you looking for a trade? Are you in it, or are you looking for a trade? All right. Pound yen. All right. Pound yen. All right. Oh, okay. I remember you. Yeah, you should be in this. Let's see here. Scott, are you still in it? You still in it? Okay, awesome. Okay, just hold on tight. All right. Just hold. Yeah, good job. So you got in at 158. So 158.90. So right about, okay. So just hold on, right? Hold on. I know this is where it gets difficult, right, to hold onto the trades, right, when they're not doing much. But I think it came down all the way to support right here, and you held it. All right. So good job holding it, right? Good job holding it. What we need to see now is, so here we are. This area is that's an important area here. All right, that's an important area. So we know sellers are sitting here, right? So pull back here, pull back here. Even here, sellers came in. Even here, sellers came in. All right. So Scott, be careful, right? Sellers are here. So it's holding right now. What I would do, and I don't recommend this every time, all right, but what you can do, because we know sellers are sitting right here, all right, and they're really like pounding it back down. And we had looked at a lot of the yen pairs, and a lot of the yen pairs look similar to this, where they're trading between support and resistance, like within the box, kind of like here. All right. You know, so every time the price gets to resistance, they keep knocking it back down. Right. So what I would recommend is look at Scott, look at it on a 60-minute time frame. All right. Now, I don't normally recommend that. All right. But look at it on a 60-minute time frame for an exit. All right. Yes, you know, you could get a break above resistance. All right. But right now it's failing. All right. It's not, I wouldn't do anything major yet. And we'll take a look. Let's do that. We'll take a look at a 60-minute time frame and see what's happening. All right. Because they are rejecting it. All right. And so, you know, we have to pay attention to that. Right. This whole area here at this resistance is where it keeps rejecting. All right. And, you know, so I would, this is one I would pay close attention to, perhaps even overnight. All right. Because it can go, when we get volatility, right? When the London, you know, we're still in the Asian session, but when you get into the London, Britain session in the morning, right? 3 a.m., 4 a.m., we get volatility to come in. It could definitely push it higher, but it can definitely sellers come in and can really push it lower. So I would pay attention to this. All right, I would pay attention to it, especially we know it's a new week, right? Traders are going to be ready in that London session to really move prices. Okay, so all right. So hey, Happy. So you in London, Happy? Are you in London now? Are you in London? All right. So keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at. And then Happy will take a look at yours. I want to take a look at the 60-minute for Scott here. So let's take a look at the 60-minute, Scott. And this is something you might want to keep an eye on. So 60-minute. All right. So so Scott, just move your time frame to a 60-minute. All right. And all you do is just click on your chart, enter 60, or you can go, I don't have it here, but you can go here, right click on your chart, and then go to 60-minute, okay, to change it. But then to put it back on your 240, you've got to go back. You've got to right click again, time frame, go to custom, all right, because that 240 is custom, all right. And then if you look here, hold on, let me bring it over. And then just change it here, keep it on minute, change it here from a 60 to a 240, all right? And then that needs to be 3 months right here, all right? So just make sure you do that, you change it back. But for the meantime, for this particular pair, right, the pound yen, all right, I would put it on a 60-minute time frame because that's going to be that's, you know, if it holds, you know, if it holds, fine, right? If it gets past this area here, you're doing good. All right. On the 60-minute time frame, it's a bit clearer. Right. So here, this is where sellers, oh come on. This is where sellers have been. All right, right here, right here, right here. All right, right here, you can see, you guys can see that, right? And then right here. So keep it on your 60-minute. If you get a sell signal, all right, sell signal, even a white candle. If you get a white candle, I would say based on this resistance here, you might want to get out. All right. So green candles, you're fine. Even even a white candle, I would say get out. You don't want to wait for a red candle because they could really, they could really take it down. So just be careful here. All right. Now, best case scenario, you break resistance and you're fine. So don't be too anxious to get out. Just pay close attention to it. All right. Pay close attention to it. Good job holding on to it, Scott. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. Good job. All right. Happy. All right. Let's take a look at your trade here. All right. So let's move this back to a 240. 240 here. And which pair was it? All right. All right. Let's see here. So Aussie CAD, you want to short it. So let's take a look. Aussie CAD. Okay, so okay, all right. Okay, so let's take a look. Aussie CAD, short. No, you can't do a short yet. Can't do a short. All right. So if you look here, what time frame? Happy, what time frame are you looking to trade it on? What time frame? 60 to 40. Anytime? No. Well, we can't do that. We can't just trade it at any time. So let's so when I say time frame, I mean the chart itself, the chart. What time frame on the chart? All right. So let's analyze it then. So if we look here, right, it's right now, it's on the 240-minute time frame, it's consolidating. All right. So we know it's consolidating. We've got white candles, right? So we don't have any green candles. We don't have any red candles, right? It's consolidating. All right. So let's draw it out. Let's draw it out here. All right. We had a previous buy, a nice long trade. All right, here, hold on. Hold on. All right, so it's consolidating, Happy. It's consolidating. All right, so it's consolidating between right here. So we don't have a trade right now. All right, it needs to break out. So to go short, right, to go short, it would have to break out to the downside. So here was the previous trade. Bought here, sold here on a break of support. If we wanted to go short, it should have continued down. All right, right now it's gotten back right between support and resistance. So here is resistance and then here is support. So the price is currently right here. So there's nothing to do, right? Right. So there's nothing to do, right? So we have a sell signal. Here was the buy. Here was the sell. Right now, price is right here, right? We call that the box. So it's back in the box, back in the box right near between support and resistance. This is not tradable. So what we have to do, right? If we want to go short, is going to have to break through support, right? We always buy on a break of resistance, sell on a break of support, or go short on a break of support. All right. So we know that sellers are in, right? The support right here or low, right, is about right here. So it needs to got a long way to go, right? Happy. It's got a long way to go. So I would not look to short this. All right, even on and it doesn't matter. This is on a 240-minute time frame. Really doesn't matter if we look at based on what the price is doing now. It wouldn't matter what the time frame is. Even if it's a small time frame, wouldn't matter. There's no trade to be had here. All right, no trade. If it breaks resistance here, If it breaks resistance, we might get an opportunity to go long, all right, but not short. We can get an opportunity here, just like we did here, all right. And the momentum too, this is important to note, all right. The momentum of this, right, based on the price action, hold on, based on the price action is long, all right. So let's take a look. Not that we can't get a short out of this, all right, not that we can't get a short, but it's definitely long. So let's take a quick look here. And we are almost done. We got about 5 more minutes. All right. So if we look here, all right, and everyone else, not just Happy, all right, everyone else, all right, if we look here, and this is why we want to use the system, all right, if we look here, here was our buy, bought, sold, bought, sold, so it's all long, all right, and then bought and sold right here, all right. So trade 1, trade 2, trade 3, all right, trade 1, trade 2, 3, trade 3, right. It's clearly in that markup phase. Buyers are in control here, sellers are not in control, buyers are in control, all right. So we should be waiting, should be out of the trade, waiting, right? First trade, second trade, third trade. Now, the only thing is it's getting high. It's here. So yes, could it set up for shorts? Absolutely, right? But we have no evidence of that yet. No red candles coming in. All right. If it breaks resistance up in this area here, we could get a buy signal and then continue to move higher. There's no guarantee just because they're high, the price is high, it's ready, right, for shorts, right? Right here. This is just a pullback, right? Just a pullback to continue. Just a pullback to continue. Just a pullback to perhaps continue. Okay, so be careful with these trades. When we going against the overall trend, that's a counter trend trade. All right, so be very, very careful when we do these types of trades here. All right, and again, regardless of the time frame, I don't see a trade in here for any time frame. All right, so whether it's a 60-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, all right, and and if you guys look here, right, it's a good example here. We got I know we have white candles, but we get in lower highs. So the price is moving higher. I know it's hard to see, but the price is moving higher, slowly moving higher. So we can get trapped into trades like this, right? They're trying to stay slowly moving it higher. We can get a green candle to come in, and all of a sudden, guess what? We go short. We're going to get squeezed out of that trade, and now we're moving higher. Okay, so just hold off. Right? There might be a time to go short, but not now. Okay, not now. All right, guys, I am going to end here. All right. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Make sure you guys go ahead. You know, it's great to be on YouTube. All right. Great to be on YouTube. Make sure that you guys go ahead and like and share and subscribe. All right. We'll have another class tomorrow. All right. Another class tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? Q&A. So Mondays is Q&A. All right. And then Tuesdays, we'll do our beginners class. All right. And then we'll move forward. Right. We have classes Wednesday and Thursday, and then next Sunday. So thanks for coming. Pay attention if you guys are in the pound pairs. Great opportunities in the pound pairs. Be careful with the other pairs, right? Be careful with the other pairs. We don't have any real direction yet. All right. So, and Scott, good job. Put that trade on a 60-minute time frame. All right. 60-minute time frame to kind of manage your exit. All right. Manage your exit. All right, guys. Take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Thanks for coming. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.